Hi. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to parameterize a CDS view. So basically, we will create a simple view and with a join condition which will display some information. And I also wanted to parameterize that view, which means that I wanted to give the input at runtime, and based upon that input, the view should contain the data. It should generate the data accordingly. So what we will do is first we will go ahead and create a view with a simple join condition. Then I will just parameterize that particular view. So I'm just going to create a new DDL view, DDL source. So zcsk underscore cds underscore para does in view. I click on next, choose the basic template and finish. And here I'm going to give the name as zcsk underscore para, and here as select from I'm going to give the different data source which is snwd underscore so as header, which I'm going to perform inner join snwd underscore so underscore I as item on what condition, header dot node key is equal to item dot the parent key. So I'm going to display header dot lifecycle status, and I'm going to say header dot let's say currency code, and from the item table I'm just going to specify item dot gross amount and so on. Where I'm going to specify also a condition over here as where I wanted the condition to be header dot lifecycle status is going to be n. So here I have just given a hard coding condition where this information will be fetched only for this only for this particular status n. So I wanted to parameterize this view in such a way that I wanted to display the content according to the status that I pass at runtime. So I'll just run this one, open with data preview, and you can see that the lifecycle status has been displayed for all these things. I'll just give this header dot id, header dot sales order id as id, and this will be my key field. So now I'm going to parameterize this view. So in order to parameterize this view, after the view name, what we need to do is we need to use this keyword with parameters. What are the parameters that you wanted to define, and how we are going to define the parameters, the name of the parameter and its corresponding type. So the name of the parameter is going to be, I wanted to give it as p underscore status, or let's say p underscore savings rate, which is corresponding type is abap dot. I wanted it to be a decimal one, and I'm going to give the length of this decimal as 7 and the precision to be 2. And I wanted to create one more parameter which is p underscore status. I can also alternatively refer to the data element as well. So this is the data element for that sales order life cycle status field. So I'll just use this data element here, right? So I have just created a couple of parameters. Now I wanted to use this parameter in the program. So one thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to display the saving rate as a static column. I have two options over here. When I wanted to represent the parameter in the system here, I can just use colon, then I can specify the parameter name and I wanted to display it as rate. So I can do this option, or alternatively what I can do is there is a query option called dollar parameters, and when you put on control space it will give you what are the different parameters which are available. So using this dollar object also you can get your rate. You can display it in this particular manner as well. Now after this gross amount I wanted to calculate this saving amount. So after this I'm going to say like um, cast. I wanted to specify this gross amount as a floating value. So I'm going to say item dot gross amount as abap dot fltp, which is your float value, a star, and here this parameter I wanted to do with the importing parameter. So the rating I have given here, so I'll just convert it to cast. I can just use dollar parameters dot p underscore rate, and this value will be displayed as saving amount. Okay, as I wanted it to be converted to ABAP FLTP, which is the float value. And here I can just simply say p underscore status, or I can say dollar parameters dot p underscore status. So I'll just save this and I will activate this. So the view has been activated. Now if you see that if I open this data preview, it will be opening a dialog asking me to send the value for this parameter. One is for this p underscore rate and another one is for this status. So I'm going to give this rate as 0.02 and this one I'm going to give it as n. So depending upon the value that I give, now only n and the rate has been displayed for 0.02 and the savings amount is calculated according to gross amount into 0.02. Suppose if I wanted to run again, I can just run it again and I can give a different set of values. So right now the data preview, you can just check it only from your HANA perspective. Say for example, I have created this zip para 1 which must have created to me here zcsk underscore para, and if I go and try to execute this here, system will give me an error message saying that the parameters are not yet supported over here. So you can just test it only there by passing the parameters only from the data preview and not from the ABAP S11 transaction. So in the next tutorial I will show you how to enhance a CDS view with by creating an enhancement instead of modifying the code. Thank you.